Welcome back to Popular by Purpose. I'm here with my brother, Show Sharp. We have another amazing episode coming up today, man. For those who don't know, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Go ahead, my brother.
Appreciate you, brother. Welcome back. It's your boy, Show Sharp. Today's guest, somebody very interesting, somebody that demands the room when he walks in, somebody that's very confident every time I see him. Somebody that's behind the scenes in his business. He has a very viral food truck right now. It's going crazy in the city, in the state, really. And today we'll get to go behind the camera and meet the guy himself, my dog Jamor. What's up, baby?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro? I appreciate y'all having me
on
here.
Man? How you living, dog?
Chilling, bro. I really just grateful at the moment and just taking it all in. And just
new dad right here, boy dad.
Thank you.
To the left.
Yep. I just had my. You gonna save it? It's just. We go get into it, bro. Just chop it out. My fault.
Go ahead.
But I do want to start this off. Well, first of all, thank you, bro. Appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to start this off how I met him. And so me and this girl at the time were walking. I forgot where it was at. Do you remember how we met?
Yeah, I had like an extra plate, and I was like, first person I see, I'm gonna just give it to them. So I'm like, I saw bro. I'm like, yo. Here, he's like,
nah. So this is what happened. I was bigger. I'm walking like this. I didn't want to be there.
How long was this?
This was what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Oh, you were big.
Yeah, I was a big boy. I was like 330 at the time. I'm walking. I didn't even want to be there. So you know how that goes when you somewhere you don't want to be with shorty and stuff. Yeah. I'm walking, and yo, big guy.
I did not say that, bro.
You said, yo, big man. Something like that.
He capping.
Big guy.
See, I got good memory.
He was big.
I just say, yo, bro. I say, yo, bro.
When you talk to big dudes, say, yo, boss man. That's all you gotta say. They gonna be like.
Nah, man, I'd be like, yo, Bigs. That's my
facts.
Like, yo, Bigs.
Deep down, every big man hates to be called big guy, whatever. But anyways, we're walking and we're trying to figure out which food truck we want. And literally, I never get like seafood, anything like that. Like I really just don't. And so yeah, he just was like, yo, big man, come try this. I was like, all right, I thought it was a sample, whatever. I tried it. And we looked at each other like, oh, this is what we eat. You know what I'm saying? And then so we would try to order. He was like, nah, bro, that's it. Like, this is the last of my stuff. I don't got enough I sold out. And I was like, man, I was sick. So then I kept telling everybody about you.
I think I just told you, like, yo, follow me on Instagram. See, that's what I do. You feel me? Once I talk to somebody, think about having a business, you got to tell them what you do. Right. You talking to somebody, yo, follow me on Instagram. Feel me? Check me out. If they follow you, then that's on them. But 8 times out of 10, they gonna follow you. I'm like, yo, this shit, they gonna follow me. So
at the time, I feel like you didn't have that many followers.
When I first moved out here, I only had 25,000 followers.
It's crazy because when I first had Rap and Crabs, it was at Swerve Fest.
I remember.
And I remember we were all drinking and partying and, cause shout out Dan and Block Party, man.
Shout out Swerve Fest.
Hey, and I remember you said, yo, you gotta try this place. And I went and the line was mad long.
Nah.
When I went to Swerve, your line
he
was
spent the bag. You know what's so crazy? You talking about the food trailer that was, I'm not gonna lie, I got good ass memory, y'all.
How was that?
I was garbage back then. You was one of my biggest supporters that day. Little do you know, bro. You came and spent the bag with me, bro. I swear to God, you spent $100 with me, bro. You brought one plate. Yeah, he brought one bitchy fries, and he came back. You must have been drunk. You was like, yo, give me that shit. And then all y'all ordered, bro. He was like, y'all ordered. But it was not me that had a long line. It was the other food trucks. Nobody. I was in the corner. Back then, I wasn't popping at all, bro.
There was something over there.
It was like some like regular, like not regular. It was just another food truck that served like chicken tenders and quesadillas and shit. But like, when you go to these events, it's all about where you're positioned at. You gotta be set up in the first food truck they see. They gonna look at that menu. If you set up behind that food truck, you're gonna be the second choice. They are probably already got some food from the other spot. It's gonna be hard for you to eat after that. That time, it was mad people at Swerve Fest, but I wasn't really eating. But I just took what I got. Y'all thought I was eating. You feel me? Like.
Well, you popping on Instagram.
I remember I went.
Bro, nobody really came that day, bro. I'm over there. I'm just like.
It's crazy because when I ordered from you, I want to say there was no crab left, only shrimp.
I wasn't even really, my shit was so different back then.
Yeah,
like,
what it was.
I just started incorporating crabs back into the menu because of the audience. We started to.
Got you. It makes sense.
We started to get so big that they're calling like, yo, you got crab legs? Your name is Rap and Crabs, but you don't have no crabs. And I'm like, but they don't even know the backstory of like where I came from and shit. Like they're not even like,
into that.
Like, you feel me? Like,
anyway, it was really good. I remember because ever since
Thank
then,
you, bro. I
was
appreciate
like, it was so good, bro. And I remember I ate, And I want to say David at my plate. They was like,
Yeah, you brought me
and
like
Dave's
4
picky.
cuts. Your whole
Yeah.
barbershop came and ate for me
Yeah.
that day, and I was like, damn. All right, and I still never got a cut from you for like a whole nother year.
I
Shit
was
happened,
same
and then
thing.
like
You told me
I
vice versa.
stored his
I was a barber,
number.
he just moved
I
here,
stored his
blah.
number, and I was like, yeah, all right, I got a barber. Fuck him. So I'm gonna just hit him if I need him, if anything. So I ended up hitting him, and look where we at now.
Thanks.
It's all about networking and shit, bro. Like
On my show.
one plate took me mad far, bro.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. But let's get it from the beginning, man. Where do you want to start this off, man? We gotta take it back.
We gotta take it. I was just thinking about how good that food is. I'm a fry guy, bro. I love fries. So
That'd be killing me too.
I
With
love
the
fries.
reviews, people be like, yo, how I feel? They try a fry. Yo,
I'm
But I
finna
love
cry.
fries.
I'm
But
finna
you-
cry.
Yo, bite the shrimp, dog.
That's my thing.
Bite
If
the
you-
shrimp.
I eat fries
Yeah, facts.
everywhere. So
Shout out
I
Quest,
can have
fry
one
lover.
fry with just enough sauce and I just stop and I say, let me get the whole plate.
Nah,
'Cause
my
it-
shit's
you can
smacking
tell.
though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
100%,
I just like, cause you know I got the Arabian Meadows and shit too.
Yeah, you put
So
me on.
yesterday I had him on and I tried to plate on camera for the first time and I was like, damn, this shit's smacking, bro.
Thanks.
I really don't eat my shit. I don't
Yeah.
eat my food like that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Cause I serve it so much, but yesterday, like I said, I just had an extra plate, so I just ate
eat your own supply, dog.
just one time, yeah, all right, bro.
Hey, question. So I can hear your accent. You sound like you from a different area, not from Florida. Where are you from? Where were you born and raised, if you don't mind asking?
So I was born in Connecticut.
Oh, CT
Yeah.
boys.
Sorry to hear that.
You from Connecticut
Yeah.
too?
New Haven.
Oh man, don't do that. When I meet a Connecticut person, to be like, you always do that. Nah, don't say that. I'm from Stanford though, bro.
Okay.
So I'm born in Stanford, and I lived there till I went to college.
Oh, so you went to college?
You were in
Yeah,
Connecticut the whole time.
yeah.
So like people
I went to
who don't
Stanford
know-
High School.
People who don't know about Connecticut, it's almost like
They swear that shit is New Haven is crazy. Like
no, you're between two cities though, so you could really go like you're between like New
I didn't
York
even know
City.
you was from Connecticut. That's
Well,
crazy.
technically I've been here since I was 13, so I don't really.
It don't
give a
matter,
shit.
but you still-
yeah, I went to like,
13
when I
is
was
you
a
went to
kid.
middle school
Yeah.
at least, elementary school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know something.
Columbus. Shout out. I think it's called Roberto Clemente now. Anyways, dang, Connecticut's crazy.
Yeah, place
That's a good-
sucks.
Connecticut has a lot of food though.
It don't
Does it?
suck.
No,
It's very metro.
it's
like,
metro. It's between Boston, like you're an hour and 40 from Boston, and like an hour and 40 from New York City.
and it's fire. Like
So
you
you
can
can
end up
go
in the
both
city.
ways. Like
Like
Tampa.
I'm in Stanford, I can end up in the city in like 20, 30 minutes.
Bro, it's like us saying we're going to Tampa. Depending where you live in Connecticut, if you're central, you can go to Tampa, like you go right, like from here. You can go to Boston, or you can go to New York City. So the quality of food, the quality of life, it's just
That's
hard to
cool.
make money in Connecticut. Like it's hard to like, it's so.
It's cold
old
as
in
shit,
income.
too.
It's cold. It gets cold.
But so,
My dad still lives there.
Say
where's
it?
Delaware at? That's just my random question. Where's Delaware?
Oh yeah, so
That's where I thought you was from. I thought you was a Delaware guy, or you just tell people Delaware.
nah, so when I graduated from high school in 2013, I got accepted to a small school in Delaware, liberal arts school,
Yeah.
Wesley College. And I went there, that's where, I went there like straight out of high school. And then I just stayed there for 8 years.
Oh, okay, true.
Dang, and it's crazy.
And I have a bachelor's in science, focused in sports
Oh, so you
management.
finished school?
I finished school, bro. I got a bachelor's degree, bro.
I was gonna ask you if you finished. How was grade school? But you answered.
I was
it.
smart as shit. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
told you I
yeah,
got good ass memory. Like I got photo
Still
jack.
smart, man.
Like I'd be like blinking and shit. Like I could like get A's on the test, bro. I was good, bro. Like I made dean's list a couple times. Graduated. I'm good, bro.
That's huge because I'm a huge believer. Like, if you're very good at school, you can apply that same energy to other businesses. And
Yeah,
blossom.
yeah. Like I don't want to say I don't want like my kid to not go to school, but if he doesn't choose to go to school, at least I can give him the elements that take away from what I learned and save me some money as well too.
Amen. I believe the same way.
You talking about paying for his school?
Because I went to school, I'm not saying if I didn't go to, excuse me, if I didn't go to school, I don't think I would be where I would be today. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I feel like I would still be in Connecticut. I'm not even gonna lie to
Yeah.
you.
Because that helped you kind of like.
Yeah.
That's, talking about Connecticut, that's true. You get stuck. I got a cousin. I got shout out family. I don't want to.
It's not just in Connecticut, bro. You see,
I don't,
like,
Shout out family,
I don't want to like give them a shout out.
Like,
but
bro,
have to
I
cut
just
the
feel
family
like-
part 'cause they listen like.
people just get like,
Yeah, they get stuck there.
not
I
even
go-
like hometown people, like people
Yeah.
that live in Orlando. You see, you know some people that just been here, like you just know they
I
went
was
to
gonna
high
say,
school
that's
here,
every city, though, because
college here.
Connecticut is like a
It's just
block,
like
though,
you know
bro.
some
You can
people
get
that go
stuck on the block,
to, you know
but
some
you get
people
stuck
that
in the
go
same corner your whole
to
life.
high school in New Haven, then they go to Southern Connecticut, and then they
Yeah.
get a job in Connecticut, and then they just
Never
live
left.
their life in Connecticut. I feel
And
like
bro,
I would have just
they
been like
literally
that.
get stuck in between like it's like saying you get stuck from from Goldenrod to Beam. That's it. They stay there their whole lives. Like,
they still doing shit. I'm not saying they're not doing shit, but like,
but you don't experience life. You don't like the fact that you went to school in a different state. I would love my son if he chooses to go to college, explore.
And bro, I'm not even gonna tell you.
Go somewhere else.
That's the only college I got into. If not, I was gonna go to community college. I just went because that's the only school I got into, and I was like, you know what? Like, when I was growing up, bro, like my growing up, I lived in a freaking. Stanford is like good, but it's still like, it's hood type shit. So I lived in the hood, but it was good hood. But it was like I lived on the 10th floor, me and my mom, we Gucci, but it's like I wanted more in life. You feel me? Like I just wanted more in life. So you know when you like just walking home from high school, I'm like, yo, I can't be a nigga out here. Like, I can't be out here just doing this. Like I want more in life. I can't be standing in front of McDonald's after college. I can't be no bum. Like I actually want to be something. So I told myself that at like 15, 14, like as I was growing up. And then like, it was still hard for me because I was goofing off in high school, of course, to get into college. But like I said, I went when I had the chance and I just took the chance, bro.
So you said you're Jamaican.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican. My dad is Jamaican and my mom is Trinidadian.
So that's where the seasoning and all that come. Where's the, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. It do, from? But like, it also come from my wife too. Like a lot of people don't really, it come from my wife. My wife got majority to do with the menu as well too. She owned majority of the company. Like a lot of people don't even really like see that because she's so behind the scenes, but she owned majority of the stake. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's fine.
And it's important too because I always, like I'm technically majority, well, I got a partner here. Me and my partner, we own the shop together 50-50, but my wife is my influence for everything I've done in life. Like she's like the one that's always gave me a shout out or a push, or where I was stuck somewhere in life. She'd be the one. I've been with my wife for 17 plus years, bro. So she'd be the one that'd be like, yo.
I've been with my wife for 10, going on 11.
That's a gift from God.
In college, my freshman year, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. My wife, when I couldn't even get her attention, bro. I swear to God. Like, it was hard to get her attention. Like, everybody wanted her on campus, so you know how it is in college. Like,
yeah. You live in a dorm and everything?
Yeah, I lived in a dorm, and then after a while, it's like, you know what, I ain't here. And then I stopped paying her attention, and then like I started chilling with her again, and then we just started like chilling alone, and then like really like 2 months in, 3 months in, it was just us.
Locked in.
From 2014, I still got the same day, February 13th, 2014. Because I went to college in 13, but the following semester is when we got together, and we stayed together.
It's
crazy.
It's crazy. I still got the date.
There's a verse
2, 3,
in the Bible
4.
that gives a shout out to your wife. It says, money and things of the world are obtained in the world, but a good wife is a gift from God. I think it's in Psalms, and I always remember that verse because my wife, I always say, like a good wife, bro. Once you have a good wife, that's your anchor to just.
Yeah, like, and even when I'm bugging, she'd be like, "Yo, you're bugging."
I don't know. I don't got a wife.
Facts.
Or, like, you know, like shit like that, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You bugging, you tripping. Like, and you want somebody like that.
Yeah, and they check you, you be like, yeah, you right.
It's your anchor, bro.
I just go out the door and just go on my little walk to just take my little breather, bro. That's what I'm learning too, bro, to just breathe.
That's important, bro. That's
Patience.
It's
Not like being like aggressive or like, you know.
Yeah, what'd you name your son? Isn't it
Vision.
Vision.
His name is Vision Lee.
That's fire, because I named my son Josiah, and I didn't know that name. Like, I didn't know what it meant. And it's like, I think it means God has healed. But in the time, I named him Josiah because I just thought it sounded cool. I was like,
Yeah.
I named my son Vision
I
because
love that name.
we named our son Vision because, like, literally, where we got today in life, with our food trailer, where we got today is like our vision. You know what I'm trying to say? When we went into those doctor's office, when you go into those doctor's office, like the journey that you take with your wife is the vision that you create to create your little bundle of joy.
I remember every single.
It's a journey, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's also a Marvel character too. I got it from Wanda's Vision.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You like that, right? So when I saw him, I was watching that joint, and then I'm like, yo, that joint tough. Put that joint in. I never met a kid named Vision. That joint tough. And then I started putting it towards like my life. I really created a vision with entrepreneurship, with wrapping crabs, with my relationship with my wife, for being with her for a decade, with the journey that we went to get our vision when we hold him.
That's amazing, bro.
That's tough.
I'm
Man.
bro.
Yeah.
He's only 2 months into being a dad.
2 months?
7 weeks, right?
It gets,
I've been preparing though, like I've been an uncle since I was 3 years old, bro. It's wild.
Island shit.
Island shit. You know?
You ain't lying. That's funny. That's a fact.
Island shit.
Yo,
Like, so I've been prepared,
cousins,
like
uncles, nephews, all the same age.
I got a
All the
lot
same
of
age.
nieces and nephews, bro, but I've been like, you know, there to help them grow up as well. My oldest nephews is 25, and I'm 28. I turn 29 next week.
It's like your brothers.
Yeah, we brothers. So I be on the phone with them like, yo, you good? Like, it's regular. But I've been with them since growing up. So now I've taken that. Well, I've grown. And my youngest one is 12. So I've changed diapers from when I was from 5 years old, basically, all the way till I was like 18, 17. So I've been in preparation for vision.
It really is a fun journey. It's a fun journey, bro.
Yeah, it's
like
journey.
my son's 6.
You got, how much kids you got?
I have one. My son turns 6 in November, actually in a month. We're planning his birthday today and setting everything up, and it is so much fun, bro. And I tell her, like, I think about that, like, dude, it is so much fun. But sometimes my son yesterday pissed me off, bro.
How old is he?
He's 5, about to be 6. He pissed me off yesterday, and he's at that age where like I can't just give him a knuckle sandwich because he like eats that now. He like first of all I wouldn't hit him like that anyways, but like I kind of was like, what do I do? So I'm driving and I'm like, he's like making jokes, like trying to try me. I'm like, this kid got a little island in him.
But kids be smart though. Kids be smart though, bro.
Yeah, and I'm driving like this. He got a little island in him. He got a little heater on him. I said, all right, wait till we get to the crib. I got to the crib. I was like, hey, brother, because he's still sleeping in my bed. I said, hey, Tom, people to sleep in your room, man. I close the door, turn the lights off. Daddy! Daddy, please! But nah, but there, bro, it's so much fun, bro. It really is. Like, kids...
Yeah, I'm just soaking it
the
all
more you
in.
parent, bro,
Coming soon.
The more you parent, I promise you, the day you have a kid, it is a blast. It is it gets so much fun.
I was just telling bro, like now that I have a kid, everything is like you said, a blast. Shit is like a flash. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? It's like
everything's so fast.
It's like a flash. It's like.
You said that
so the first year, I remember like it felt like I think back at it and I remember great memories, and the rest of it was just like moments. He'll be like, yo, you remember? And I'd be like, huh, what was that? The movie that came out. I said, bro, what year was that? They're like 2019. I said, my son was 1. I was saying,
yeah, he's like, bro, so how you doing with it? I'm like, bro, with the business. I'm like, bro, I'm doing great with the business, but I'm also trying to
balance life right
now. When I used to come sit in the chair, he's like, how's business? Bro, I'm numb. I used to tell him I'm numb to this feeling right now. I'm just to the bag. I'm to the bag. Now, when I get up in the morning, I got a son over here. I got my wife. I gotta be the provider now. Now I got everything is on the line. Wrapping crabs. When I go out there, I gotta make sure I get to work, bro. I travel the road every day. I haul my food trailer. I don't just sit in one spot. So it's even a risk getting to work. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I went to go fill up my propane. I turned, my axle popped. What I'm supposed to do, I gotta be to work in 30 minutes. And I got my kid, I called my wife, yo, the axle popped, but don't stress. I couldn't even talk. I thought I had a stroke. I swear to God, you feel me? I'm like, what did I do? I called my mans, he told me to work. I still got to work, I made the bag. What did I do? I took off the next day. I got the axle fixed. I went out there and helped my boy fix the axle with me, and I got on the road the next day. I only missed 1 day of work. But I made sure, I was like, you know what? I gotta just be, you know, I can't fold. I can't fold.
You know, I think having a kid, I'm sorry to cut you off. Having a kid, bro.
Shit is like this. Like all that happened like this. I was just worried about, and then on top of that, bro, think about that, bro. I gotta take my phone. I got 149,000 followers on Instagram, and I have to post, I'm closed for today. People calling me, I have to keep them updated. You know how hard that shit is, bro? Yeah. With a kid juggling, while I'm trying to fix the axle, while I'm trying to keep my wife at home calm, while I'm entertaining my customers and keeping them calm as well, too.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna add that, and we gotta add this because I'm telling you it's a real thing. Having a kid like changes the way you think.
Yo,
I remember,
kid talk, bro.
I remember prior to having my kid, you know me for a long time. I'm a hustler. I work. That's all I know. 9 to 9. But when I had a kid, my reality set in. This ain't for me no more, bro. I gotta provide. Like, I'm the same way with you. Like, this ain't for me no more, bro.
I'm like, bro, I be second thinking shit
now
like.
the grind is even harder, bro. Like,
and then
crazy.
like sometimes like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a human being, bro. So like, and it's hard sometimes like trying to be that strong, you know, just trying to put on that shield, bro. As a man, bro. I'm not about to lie to you, bro. You know, sometimes I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Sometimes I be so grateful in life, I just cry. Sometimes I be so
on my birthday and shit.
like, bro, I be going in the corner and just be like, damn, like I got a kid, my business is flourishing. Sometimes I be sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
sometimes I be like doubting myself, am I gonna do good today? You know? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. But what do? I push through adversity, bro. And I still go out there and I still have to be there at 5:30 on Thursday through Sunday cooking them shrimp for them people. And what does it do? It pays off.
I'm very curious. One, did you always cook? How'd you get the passion? Was you just nice with it? Like, how did this come about? Did you make something and somebody was like, yo, you got this? Was it a business? What was it, bro? How'd you start anything, cooking, frying, whatever?
So basically in Delaware, when my wife and I, cause we had our apartment, we had roommates, and originally my wife was supposed to start the business with her roommate. It was like my roommate too, but we had got into a little spill and they ended up moving out. So my wife just started cooking, but I had a full-time salary job. Like I had a paid internship out of school working at a sports complex. So during that time, like my senior year, like our senior year, we started making platters for our friends, but we stopped doing it. And then that was our junior year. And then like coming around our senior year, we just started it back up. But the senior summer, we stayed out there like living, me and my wife, cause we was trying to be like on our like hustling shit. So we just kept doing platters straight out and started posting on Facebook, posting on Instagram. We started going viral on Instagram, like off the rip, like out the crib, like it was crazy. So that was it. We just started booming out the crib. We cooked out of our house for like 4 years, believe it or not, in Delaware.
Who would you say was more involved in the concept of cooking in your house prior to the food truck? Was it like you?
It was her.
She likes to cook.
That's what I'm saying. It was. Listen, this is what we did. We flipped the bag. We got a check from college, like the refund checks. We used to get refund checks. You feel me?
I remember those.
So we got a refund check. Feel me? We took the refund check.
Right? This is game.
I'm gonna give y'all a little game. If you in college, this is what you do. But be smart with it. And if I would have thought of, when I first did that, I said, damn, if I would have did this like 3 or 4 refund checks ago, I would have been on top at 20 years old, 21. We took the refund check, went to the grocery store, bought mad supplies, posted a flyer, took pre-orders, bought the supplies, cooked it, delivered the food, got our money back, made profit off of this shit. So I was good, said, damn, we should do this shit again. Did it again a couple times. Then you get in the flow. You know,
So this was all just money motivated. You was just trying to get money.
We was broke as hell. We was college students trying to pay the rent. Like we was trying to be a little family. Like low key, I had my first dog, first apartment. We had a 3-bedroom apartment because we had got into an argument with our roommates, so they ended up moving out. So it was just us. So imagine having to pay $1,500 rent, utilities, dog food. You gotta eat. You got a car, and you still. You know what I'm saying?
And he just moved from Connecticut too, so he's been living there.
Nah, and I just graduated college.
Just graduated college.
Yeah,
so
I just
that
graduated
was a gamble
college.
in itself, just taking that gamble and getting into the cooking aspect, which is incredible about your wife wants to cook. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So like, basically, she started doing that, but I still have my internship, paid internship that turned into my salary job. I was managing of sports complex for youth sports, soccer, lacrosse, girls lacrosse, like whatever you could play on the turf field. I was managing it for youth sports. I ended up getting fired. I walked into work one day, like literally the week before COVID. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, time out.
It's getting crazy, bro.
So
I'm about to go into
stop right there. This is a pandemic business.
type shit.
Because it's the COVID you got around COVID. It's 2020 when you got
Yes.
fired. Oh man, this is incredible.
Yes.
These are the best businesses, bro. I'll
So,
keep going. I'm listening.
I'm working.
You got me locked in.
I'm working, like I'm doing good at my job, and then like, but I'm still doing brap and crabs. I'm telling my wife, yo, you gotta be consecutive. You gotta be keep going. While I'm going at work, I need you to make the plates. I'm get off at 4 o'clock. We're gonna do orders at 6. I'm gonna be home, and then we're gonna start cooking together. So I'm going to get the bag. She's still prepping at home, and I'm coming home, and we getting them orders out. We did that for 4 years, bro. So whenever 2020 hit, however long I worked at that job, because I worked at that job for like 2 years, then 2020 came, I walked into work, and they just said, like, yeah, your performance, they're not pleased with your performance no more, so we're just gonna let you go.
And that was the biggest blessing. You went all in on
But
the
I still had Brap and Crab still flowing. I still did pop-ups, and I feel like it was God's blessing because I was still, at that time, I was like 2 years deep in doing Brap and Crabs, and I was getting well known. I had like probably like 10, 15,000 on Instagram. So I was still, the thing that I did, I traveled to New York. My wife is from New York. We did pop-ups in New York, Brooklyn, and Queens. I still went to Connecticut, did pop-ups. I loaded up the truck.
All before a truck, I was gonna
All
say.
before the truck. What I did, I even had her dad come down from New York with the pickup truck. I had the Malibu. We loaded up the shit. We was going back and forth. We did it like 2 or 3 times to New York and Connecticut.
How long was the drive from Delaware, from where you were living?
2.5 hours.
That's
To
not bad.
New York and
Still.
Bro, I
Connecticut.
love this, bro. This is grind, bro. This
Yeah.
is beautiful, dog.
Yeah, so during like,
This is what people lacking, bro.
so I did that. So I did that, and then I ended up getting fired. I did that. I did 2 pop-ups, and I ended like around 2 pop-ups, and I ended up getting fired. So I said, the day I got fired, my wife dropped me off to work. I said, yo, come back around and pick me up, cause they just fired me, yo. I'm tight as hell. I'm like, yo,
She was down the street.
spin the block, yo.
How far was she?
Mind you, she was like 15 minutes away. I'm cursing that shit up. I'm like, yo, I'm tight. They just fired me. But mind you, I got Brap and Crabs the next day. I got orders for the next day. So what she did when she picked me up, she's like, yo, don't trip.
All in.
We going right to Walmart to get some supplies because we got orders for tomorrow. F them. So what I had to do, I just started posting OD on Instagram. Yo, we gonna be open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
All pop-ups. No food truck.
In the crib. Taking pre-orders out the crib. Sometimes we had 20 orders, sometimes we had 30 orders, but them 20s and 30 orders was working for us if you do it 4 times a day.
Yeah, I'm a big believer, bro, that like,
The compound effect.
in facts, I'm a big believer that like I believe in high power motives as well. I believe, bro, that sometimes the universe, if you want to believe in that, I believe in God. God guides your path, and it does come with struggle because struggle leads to motivation. So when in that moment, it was like maybe you were doing good in both jobs. You can afford you say you're
And
smart.
I'm not gonna
You
lie,
can
I was
balance both.
tough, bro. I
Yeah.
was tough at my job. The only thing is, the back end wasn't clicking. The front end, like dealing with parents and doing the whole setup and all that stuff, I could do it. But when you're dealing with the corporation that like it's not good when you go into the office. I was working a desk job and having to go outside and still set up fields, interact with parents. When I'm dealing with parents, I'm great. I'm very customer service oriented. But when I'm in an office environment where it's hostile, I can't jack that, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they got me up out of there. It is what it is.
And it was in
I did not want to participate in anything, bro. I was just like, at that point when I had Brap and Crab flowing, I'm like, listen, it's 4:30, I'm out of here. I started coming into the office early. They like, listen, you can't come into the office early because we need you here at a certain time and certain time. But I'm like, such and such coming at a certain earlier. Why can't I do it? But you want to know why? It's because they saw what I had going on. So they were trying to block what I had going on. You feel me?
Yeah.
So they let me go. I didn't want to let it go because I had the fear of like, yo, if I let this go, what I'm gonna do? It's a salary job. What I'm gonna do if I don't got the bread?
I was gonna ask, were you, when you got fired, were you like totally freaked out, or were you on the verge of almost going all in on Brapping?
I was already on the verge of almost quitting. You know when you driving home, I don't know if you ever worked a job like,
I used to be a dishwasher, my boy.
nah,
Yeah, I used to work
but
at
this
Disney.
is
I
a
say I
salary.
quit too.
This is
Yeah.
like a corporate job, bro. I used to work corporate 501c3 nonprofit corporation job with sitting around a table with people that's investing millions into a complex, and I'm the only black person at 20 years old sitting with old Tom and Jerry's at a table, bro, talking about what should they do for Christmas, how much money should they invest in how much truck, you know what I'm saying, like free bread they about to get from raking in from the state. And I'm like, I'm jacking it, but then I'm not jacking it because I can't be myself at the same time. So like when they fired me, I was like, you know what? Now I could be myself.
How much you was making?
Like $30,000 a year before taxes, and this was in 2019. Delaware is like very low, bro. It's very low cost.
Yeah.
So I got away with
But
it.
still, that was what you needed to survive.
Yeah, bro.
For the fam, really.
I had one car,
Y'all shared the whip.
no trailer, just cooking out the house. It was maintainable.
This was 2020.
Yes.
So going into this, so 2020 pandemic, a lot of people got let go.
Yes.
They were looking for excuses. We're gonna just label it like that. Like, I remember in 2020 us cutting hair, bro, and we're in the shop.
House
March
calls.
come around, it closes.
House
boom,
calls.
The shop is done. They said it was 2 weeks. It's been a month.
It's been a year.
You know, it's been
60 days. No
and then
barbershop.
at one point we're like, yo, bro, like
What we about to do?
Yeah.
You start doing the underground cuts type shit.
No,
Like.
it was
And I
like
was scared
that.
of COVID, too.
Hey, you heard? I can't say it on camera, but there was a time where we had to get it. However, we had to get it. So
You was
know
like-
what I mean? But we tell me like on camera.
We wasn't allowed to cut.
We wasn't allowed to cut,
cutting,
but
man.
we had to get these cuts. This brings my question. So pandemic come around. At what point do you say, hey, we could get a food truck? Was it like 2021, or like how long was it from that moment that you were all into Rapping Crabs to where you guys went and got your first little truck?
So in the meantime, like, in the meantime, while I was working at that salary job, I don't know why, but you know when you go on Google and you just put in how to start a business and it tell you what to do? It said meet with a business advisor. So that's what I did. So there's an HBCU, Delaware State University. I didn't even go to this school. I went to the school down the street. They have a service center there that helps people want to be entrepreneurs, start a business. So I was going to a business advisor within the whole time, like pre-COVID, kind of like COVID time. So I'm getting, at that time, she's like, I create a business plan. And then you start, like networking, and she starts sending you seminars to go to. Now that they're doing, small business loan administration, there's this seminar you could go to. There's this seminar you go to. It's at a restaurant seminar. I said, shit, I'm gonna hop in that joint. Feel me? I hopped in that joint. All these people with restaurants already got restaurants and everything. I'm sitting on the couch like this, like. Me and my wife. I'm sorry if I'm leaving out my wife. Everything I'm doing is with my wife. Leave that in there.
Amen.
Everything I'm doing is with my wife.
Amen.
I'm just talking in tunnel vision right now.
I hear you.
Everything I'm doing, it don't go without both of
partner,
us
man.
locking in. You feel me?
That's what
So
your
we in the seminar, and they could get you funding. Most of the times when they tell you this stuff in the seminar, people just go through one ear and out the other. But it stuck to me because I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, yo, I need bread. And my concept is fire. I know if I get it in a food truck or something, it's gonna blow.
Told you
So-
with that confidence. That's what I said.
I love
told
that.
you.
So what I did after the
I love
guy,
that.
shout out to Clinton Times, I'm not gonna lie. That's our advisor who's dealt with us basically out of Delaware, who's helped us like get our food truck into our food truck with the funding, and there's like a whole program that we went through, but he's like the guy that I specifically asked at that time. He was the one conducting the seminar. I said, how you doing, Clinton Times? My name is Jamor. Thompson, blah, blah, blah. Gave him the whole spiel of what we do, what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get funding. What do I gotta do? And he was like kind of like caught off like guard, like damn, like if I was the first person to ever like
Have a plan.
have a plan to do this shit, like. So he started helping me. And I went for a takeout spot at first, and then they denied me because like coming straight out of the house, they want to look at your numbers, your P&Ls, everything, your taxes, and I didn't have that. So it's like, after that, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try for the food truck. They still stuck with us. They helped us get our funding for our food truck. But we had to have a business plan. We had to get like life insurance. It's not a joke with this, bro. Like, it's really not a joke with this. Like, it's not just wake up and just hop in this, think you could just, like.
It's a journey. It's a path.
Yeah, like to
And-
get money, like really to get funding for a business is like, it's a path. You gotta have all your dots connected and stuff like that.
But if you keep pushing, and now that you gave that shout out,
And I was only
didn't even know
24
that.
at the
That's
time.
incredible.
I was only 24 at the time going for a food truck. They asking me for life insurance. We like popping this out. Anything they asking us for, we getting it done. Why? Because we want that food truck.
That motivation.
That motivation. I'm like, yo, I can't be in the crib. This shit getting so popping. The health department hearing about us in Delaware. You feel me? It's getting so popping like that.
That's
So
crazy, bro. This is insane.
This is because no, but
That's so crazy,
the part
man.
that I love here is that there are young people watching. Like he just gave a shout out to that school, Delaware State. You said he gave, like he's telling you like you can go there and this is free information that they do not teach in public.
like
schools,
you could
bro.
probably go
It's
to
free
any
information.
school like that has an entrepreneurship core driven program in it and ask for help. Just tell them you got a plan, and I got a steep business plan. It's not no petty shit. Like to get this, like where I got today, I had to have a nice business plan, solid business plan. I had to know my competitors. I had to know their pricing. I had to know how I'm gonna compare to them, how I differed. I had to do a SWOT analysis. A lot of people don't even know what a SWOT analysis is. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and you know what I'm saying? And threats.
Yeah. You know,
Y'all should do that on y'all barbershop. You know what I'm saying? On the barbershop to see what's going on around here. I gotta do one.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We all gotta do one. It's just little stuff that that goes on behind the scenes to get to a business that people think you just hop in it and damn, bro.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. This is a shout out to my mom because this is her saying: when there is a will, there is a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, when I tell you, this guy, I'm thinking, you know, for me, my brother, he's a business owner. You know, we've been around business owners, so we kind of we know so many people in the barber industry as well. We kind of know who to hit up. This guy went to Google. You know what I'm saying? This guy went to Google.
Like, literally, like-
Nah, but
he went and got it.
But like, bro, it was us working the whole time, the operation in the house. It was that helped us out too. So we're like, this is operating like a kitchen. We're in the kitchen and we're operating like a kitchen, but the only thing is in our house. That's the only illegal thing.
Yeah.
All we got to do is transition it to a commercial kitchen or something that's commercial, and we're good. So you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was already there, but it's the actual knowledge that people they don't want to put that footwork in. You know what I'm trying to say? When you really want something, you got to put that footwork in, bro.
I get it.
I want to know this. What brought you to Florida? How'd you get here?
I did a pop-up in Florida. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I don't even know what year it was. It was like one of them years after I got fired, and we were just doing pop-ups. We did like pop-up in New York, Connecticut. And he was like, yo, where should we go next? We got two friends that live out here, but they live in Davenport area. So they like, yo, just come to Orlando, try a little pop-up.
All the way from over there?
In Delaware.
Is that a thing that people do?
What?
They'll travel across the country for
And honestly, people, I didn't have a food truck. No, I didn't have the truck. So let me tell you what we did, my wife and I. We packed up the suitcases with just pots and flew to Florida. This was before we had the truck, bro.
Didn't bring ingredients, had to just trust what's
Seasonings,
Oh, okay.
pots,
out
and
Seasoning.
some clothes, just our work
Hey,
clothes,
it's
and a
always
little
about
bit of clothes we could
this-
change in.
seasoning.
Time about when you drove here?
Took plane. We booked the flights. I made a reel on it.
You pack some tools and season and right here.
Yeah, and they let us stay at their house. You know what I'm saying? And then what I did, there's a Facebook group, Facebook Foodie Chompies, or something like that. I used to promote in there even though I was in Delaware. I was just marketing, bro, just marketing crazy. I would just post because the feedback I was getting from the crib was stupid, bro. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just start posting this shit. Right now, I have over 4,000 friends on Facebook, and I don't even use that shit because I used to market on that shit crazy. Like, yo, I'm coming to Connecticut. We coming to Connecticut. Yo, bro, we used to rent out Airbnbs and shit, like crazy. But this time when we came to Florida, I put in the Facebook Chompies group, like, yo, I'm looking for a commercial kitchen. I posted the pictures, and some commercial kitchen reached out to me. Her name is Kelly, and she said, you can use my kitchen for free.
God.
So,
Asking you shall receive, bro. Bro, that's a verse that I love.
So-
Asking you shall receive, bro. If anyone watching, if you don't,
bro,
you're
I did
willing
not
to
know this
ask-
lady. I swear to God, I'm like, bro, what if we get down there and this shit is a catfish?
Yeah, it could be.
So you get to the kitchen, you're
We
like,
taking risks,
You
dog.
walk
That's
into
it.
the kitchen.
Yeah.
No. Actually, you know, I feel like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like we had our friends drive by to see if it was like, I don't know if they did that or whatever, but we Googled it to see if it was an actual kitchen and everything, Google Maps, and it was an actual like commissary type kitchen. So we did the pop-up in Florida in there. We did a 2-day pop-up, sold out, and we like, damn, this shit fire.
But when you got to the kitchen,
And
it
then
was
when
legit.
what'd you say?
When you get to the kitchen, like what's your like how
I
do you
didn't know
feel
what
when
the
you
to do. I never been in a commercial kitchen before.
But I'm saying, was it
Yeah,
like kind of
they
surreal?
brought pots for no
I
reason.
brought my own pots, but like I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to. I
Was it
brought
surreal?
my.
Was it like whoa?
Yeah, it's like damn. And I was just talking about this last week when I was just talking about this to my employees last week. Like, yo, when I first did my first pop up in a first real commercial kitchen, I didn't even know how to turn on the propane. Like, excuse me. Like, I went in there, and I'm like, this shit type intimidating because you have this big ass. Everything is metal in there, and then it's like something could blow up if you. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're learning, and I can only imagine.
But we
It's
sold
like
out.
this
We turned that shit on. We did what we had to do. Flip the switch. Did everything, bro. It was popping.
Was that like the most money y'all ever made? And then y'all was like, oh no, we gotta come to Florida.
Nah, we always did good on pop-ups. It was just like, kind of like, you know, in the draft, like when you getting drafted,
Yeah.
like for me, you sitting there like, yo, where should we go next? We could go to Connecticut. We could
can't-
go to
you
New
You
can't-
guys
York.
wanted to leave.
Nah,
We
but-
could go to Florida.
No, but you know what this is? You know what this is? I don't know the dates, but this is lining up with the Florida migration. Like, that's history. Like, people don't realize this, but there's 3 major states people migrated to. Florida and Texas being 2 of those states. Right after pandemic, it's a real thing. People came here and got a whiff of how we were living. The rest of the world was living, but the way Florida and Texas, both of those, this is gonna be in history books for our kids, bro. Like the Florida
for real,
migration,
bro.
Texas migration is a real thing. And he came and he got the whiff and he
Yeah, bro. Like
and he's
I came
"This is
for
a nice
like
life."
I came for like a weekend, bro, and I'm like,
Clouds
hold
of
the fuck up.
sunshine. He said, "Whoa."
It rained for 5 minutes, it stops. It's sunny as shit. And then I'm in Delaware, you get snow, you get sun. And then I'm like, I'm from Connecticut, bro. I'm like, yo.
That limits your business in the winter, bro. Bad.
It do.
bad.
So then listen, so when I did I got back to Delaware that September on my wife's birthday, September 20th, we picked up our trailer right after we got back from Florida. So we stayed a year in Delaware from 2021 to 2022, right? And it's crazy that you said that. The weather do mess with your business. My pipes was starting to freeze in the wintertime, bro. And like, it messes with the quality of the food. It could make your food cold. You cooking on metal in the cold. It's snowing, snow could come in the window. You know what I'm trying to say? You have to close because you can't drive on certain days.
So still no truck, or you got?
I had the food truck, so I stayed in. When I
Okay,
came back
so now
from
you got the
Florida, that following month I got into the food trailer. Like following like couple months, I got into the food trailer or whatever. Like I don't know, it was just
So
like
it's not a truck that you drive; it's a trailer.
it's a trailer.
Okay.
Food trailer, yeah,
Okay, I don't remember.
I got a pickup truck as well, too.
It's a trailer, yeah.
I got a pickup truck as well too. So
I was gonna bring this up. I got a friend that cuts hair in Connecticut. Like, it messes up so many businesses. I'll give you an example. It's cold outside, right?
And you trying to
Here,
go get that
like
cut.
40 degrees. You're gonna still
Wake
come
up.
get a fresh fade.
I'm
It's
still
40
gonna go
degrees.
outside to work. 40
Yeah.
degrees is busting
But
me.
when it- but
I'm
when it's
still
snowing-
outside and
Yeah.
I'm good.
When it's snowing, nobody's getting
Imagine
a haircut,
driving on
bro.
black ice, bro.
Nobody. For what?
I was
It's
driving-
gonna snow for 10 days. What are you gonna get a haircut?
No,
for?
I was driving on.
You're wearing a beanie.
You know what black ice is?
That's
Yeah, of
scary.
course.
That's
I
scary.
was born in
So
Jersey.
okay, so
Yeah, it's
some
scary.
people,
That's
if you know, some people, I never seen snow. So like black ice, I drove. Imagine driving a food trailer on black ice,
That's scary.
an hour
It's like,
away,
it's probably like this.
and then you get to work. Your pipes is.
Yo.
You try to turn the water on to freaking start your
Yeah,
day, and the pipes is frozen, and you're like, bro, what the? So once I did that research, that clicked in my head. I said to my wife, and honestly, Delaware is the type of place where it's like we was going up, and then when we got the food trailer, it was just like flatline. Like Delaware is just like a third. I think Delaware should be sold. I'm sorry. I think it should be sold to like Maryland, Philadelphia, Jersey.
Wait, Delaware is
It's right there.
what is in between though? It's
I don't know
between a
nothing
couple
about up
states,
there,
right?
brother.
I'm not gonna lie. Delaware got Brappin' Crabs to where it is
is it by Maryland
today.
and
But when
Virginia?
we got to where we
Is it
at,
north of Maryland and Virginia or is it south?
north.
North, right?
Yeah.
And
It's right under Jersey.
It is
Right under Jersey, right?
Yeah, I think so. I
None
think
but
it's,
up.
I don't got no
Hold on,
disrespect
time
for Delaware, but I just feel like
No, I think it squeezes north of Maryland and Virginia, which is the capital over there on.
shit. Like I had to get up out of there. I'm not from there. That's how I felt. If you from Delaware and you feel like you felt like
See,
disrespected,
look, it's Maryland, Virginia.
I apologize.
and
I don't want to disrespect no states.
Delaware is
You know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
little state. I got this is
Come
for
on,
the
that's a
camera.
state?
Yes, bro.
Yes,
that shit is
look,
like driving
look.
from.
Look, Maryland and Virginia, right? The DMV, the
That shit
capital
like
DC
driving
shares
from-
between these two. Delaware is like a little.
That shit
area
like driving from
between
Ocoee to
Jersey.
Lake Nona.
How far? I was gonna say how
It's
far
small.
is
Ocala to
Delaware
Lake
from where you
Nona.
were- where you
Yeah,
were raised?
it's tiny.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's like driving from here. The whole state of Delaware is an hour long.
Yeah, it's small. It's tiny. It's tiny.
So
It's 'cause
what?
you said it right.
When you reach climax at it, I take that back. I reached climax at Delaware. I feel like when I've done my research, I said a place where we can grow
Is the O.
is the O.
Yeah, facts.
So when we go to the towers, do to the O. We came to the O. It took us a year. We had to do some transitioning. We took our research. We did our research before we got out here. Set up.
Rest is history.
You know the dope part
It was slow.
about your business?
It was.
It was slow. What you mean? Rest is history. Yeah, I got history for you.
I was gonna say that looking forward, we're gonna go back into the slow season, but looking forward about it now is like because your home base is Florida, you can cook up out here the whole winter, and then
Yes.
you get back to the summer because the summers people don't go out during like really cold months. So the summers, I'm sure you could set up pop-ups in the summer up north, but you don't want to be there during like fall.
I don't
maybe
even want
late.
to go there. I'm not from Delaware. I have no
But I'm
ties
saying if
to.
you were to go to Connecticut or New York, summer you could kill.
But the thing is,
You know
New
what I'm
York
saying? If
is
you set it
mad
up-
tight.
Yeah.
New York has mad restrictions.
Now that you have my fault. Now that you have a trailer, right, and you tow let's call it a food trip, right? You tow it everywhere, right? How is that? Could you just go to another state, or they require you like different licenses?
That's what I'm saying. New York got mad restrictions and it's so tight. Where am I go? 35th and Lenox, 125th and Lenox.
They don't like if you want to go to Connecticut for like a summer jam.
And you know
something like
how much gas I'm gonna burn? Like,
that. Yeah.
like how if
And if it was a big event, let's
I could
say,
go, like I could go. Don't get me wrong, I
to
could go,
market.
bro. But me, honestly, I'm all the way in Florida. My mindset, like
It's here.
people want me to come back to Delaware. They comment all the time, when you coming back to Delaware? When you come to Connecticut? They stop, like when you come to New York. But like our main focus is Florida, and a lot of people come to Orlando, which is another reason why we chose Orlando. You have Disney, you have college football.
University.
You got Orlando Magics. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
you
sure,
got a lot of attractions here. You got wrapping crabs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
facts.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
a lot of
Like,
people, so people have flown here and been like, oh, since we're in Orlando, we got to see Rapping Crab.
yes, bro. Like, I wanted to become attraction. Like in Delaware, I was like the only attraction.
And Orlando,
It's hard to get people to come to Delaware, but it's easy to get people to come to Orlando because I got people coming from Delaware to come to Orlando for like, look, their kid's 3rd birthday. Oh, I'm coming to Wrapping Crabs. I ain't have you in a year. You the first stop I'm going to.
I was gonna tell you, what about like a ghost kitchen? Like you bring your stuff with you, your seasonings and your pots again, and would you think about doing something like that, like a ghost kitchen in another state, and just pull up like
Yeah.
you know, 'cause
Like
that make it a little bit
eventually,
easier.
like long term, our goal is we don't want to like expand OD, but like we want to expand. And it's different concepts too. I'm not even gonna get into it because it's so much. Like,
No, and then you also want to gatekeep your ideas. I
Yeah.
hate to be that person. I feel the same way. I got great ideas for the barber world,
Can't
and I
even
would love
talk
to tell
about
on
it, though.
camera, but I wouldn't.
Can't even
because
talk about
you
it.
gotta gatekeep.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we work so hard to come up with incredible ideas, business plans that work for them, and then at one point you just can't hand that out to someone else. I can't give you the key.
like honestly, I've already like, I'm just.
So you got good stuff
Well,
coming. That's all.
well, we don't got to talk about that because
Yeah.
whatever. But let's talk about how'd you get it here, man? Like you said, it was slow, and you said
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
showed
So-
up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
how'd you
so
get it
like
to the
literally
state?
when we got mad, cause mind you, when I was in Delaware, I was still promoting like, yo, Wrapping Crabs is coming, still posting pictures. People are like, yo, what is this shit? Where can I get it? You know how Orlando is, bro.
It's a foodie town.
It's a foodie town, bro.
It's a foodie
So
town.
this is why I did my research, and then that article came out, or Orlando's like top 5 places for foodie states. And I'm like, listen, yo, I got confident. We got confidence in our business. We're looking at our numbers, like, you know, as a business owner, looking at numbers, you're like, bro, there's room for improvement. You believe in your product, and you know it's not you. What we do? Get up out of there. It took us like a year. Like I said, we planned everything out. We saved up money. We called somebody to freaking haul the trailer for us. I rented a U-Haul. We packed up our dogs and we left. We moved here. We already had gained like at least like 10,000 followers from the promotion, but online compared to IRL, that'll show you it don't really matter, bro.
I agree. I think online is great to market. I think it's in today's day and age, especially for the youth.
Don't get me
it's
wrong,
huge.
we all need social media
Yeah,
because
the
like I have a lot of
IRL
followers on
is
social media, but
different.
IRL is different. When we actually got here, we did the grand opening. It wasn't even like no wow grand opening type thing. We are food trucks, so we just like popped up, said yo, we already had the expectation of people looking for us. We sold out. Feel me? Did what we had to do. We just different day. I mean, same shit, different location.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. But then after that, it was just like, bro, we don't know Orlando. As much as we think we the big fish, we the little fish. We gotta regain ourselves. So I ain't gonna lie, we try to sit down in a spot, like sit down like in one spot for all week long, and it didn't work. So I was like, you know what? We was like, after a while, we just gonna start booking,
Different
moving
places.
around.
And at that time, you were paying to be places, right?
Yeah, I was paying like $100, $200, 10% sales. You dealing with people that's dickheads. You gotta be there till 12 o'clock at night because the person in front of you wanna clean up. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, what I'm trying to say?
I'm sure it's
Do you-
probably.
You gotta deal with competitors. Like,
Do you still try to keep it like a whole new spot every week, or is it same kind of like 10 spots, 15 spots, or whatever?
So
keeping it in the same place?
Like, I don't have like a designated spot that we go to. It's kind of like at this point, and when we first got here, we had to drive around town, and everybody told us no, we couldn't park up at their spot.
And also too, because you're not from here, I'm just outside.
Yeah, I'm not from here, so they like.
You're not from here. You might not know the spots that.
I didn't know nothing, bro. Literally.
You can go to a spot that has traffic at 3, right?
In your neighborhood?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You go to a spot that's hot at 3 p.m., right?
Yeah.
But you open up at 6, so you go to that same spot at 6. And there's no one there because this area might be good, 1 to 3, but then after 4 it dies off. So I'm sure learning all that also was a whole new ballpark for you guys, for you and your wife.
It's still like that too. I still like, even though I open up at the later times, it's still like that. Like, the areas which people, you will have foot traffic no matter what time it is. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, certain areas will be like, this shit kind of.
What about UCF? Have you guys targeted like the?
Yeah, I go to UCF all the time. I feel
like those kids love to eat.
Yeah, they be, and one thing, they got money, bro.
Young
I be
kids
like,
spend money.
damn. I just told bro, I was at spot last night, bro. They was over there, in and out. I'm like, yo, I need a spot over here, bro. Cause
UCF,
this shit was crazy.
How much is the plates now?
My plates?
Yeah.
www.brappingcrabs.com. You can see the full menu. No,
Give that shout out right there.
www.brappingcrabs.com for the full menu, man. In the description, man. Check us out. We got that discount. You already know that. #1 barber in the O. Check them out.
Yo, I love that. Bro, I was telling my brother-in-law this today actually, because he was like, oh, you ever thought about expanding like Dr. Phillips? And I said, bro, I want to have he knows this, but I want to have 10 stores around UCF.
But the thing,
UCF can spend money.
But the thing is with UCF, bro, my plates is not expensive. They'll spend the bread, but it's not like, how much is a Wingstop combo? $17.99?
16.
My cheapest plate is $22.
Right.
And I do a whole different caliber of food. Can I count on the college students to, you know what I'm saying, be in there like how they would be at a Wingstop? You know what I'm saying? I have to have my people to back me up. I have to make sure that I have my audience to still back me up. If I go to, let's say I go to Soto and Soto's busting for me, I could feel like, I won't have to.
Could you do like a...
You have to put all that into consideration, bro. It's not saying I won't put a location over here.
I was gonna
but it's like, on the slow days, will I do better somewhere else if I was somewhere else? Is it because I'm in this location rather than, that's why it's the advantage of having a food truck, because I go to different areas every day. I'm still doing research as I'm driving around to see which location is better for me.
Because I was going to say.
You're saying? To this day, you're doing that.
To this day.
I was going to say, because
this shit changing, bro.
Like, if you could take your plate, and we could cut this off later on, it's outside looking in. This is like my business mind always running. Like, if you did a Knights combo, we call it a Knights combo, and it's half the portion for $17.
Then I would get that.
Guess what? You still ate, because if you sold the whole portion, 17 times 2 is 34. You made 34 instead of 22. But those kids, no offense, they have ignorance. When we cut hair,
that's what I'm saying. I'm a college student too. When I was I had that.
They don't know about that.
But I'm not lying. I can pull UCF students to come to my truck. UCF students come to my truck daily, bro. But I'm saying, will I get a $5,000 to $9,000 shop over here and freaking, like most businesses do, rely on UCF students only? No, bro. You feel me? Because you got a lot of businesses that do that and they fail, bro. They fail, bro. So I don't want to be like that, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't just, what I'm saying is, last night when I'm observing all those UCF students going in there, I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. This shit is fire, bro. We need to, who's in the back telling me what my son telling me to chill out? Who?
Your wife?
Yeah. Because she said, bro, they didn't even wait. They didn't even want to wait the 45 minutes and they all left.
You would say your biggest way of getting out there is marketing, right?
Yeah.
So what's like the platforms you use, and like, do you invest a lot of money on marketing a lot, or is it kind of word of mouth now?
I don't do no money on marketing. Yeah. Believe it or not, like no money on, like when I first started, like you see how I said.
You're viral now. That's really what it is.
You could honestly say, like, bro, I be walking in the stores and like I have to remember who we are. Like, because people actually know us. Like, I'm in Wendy's the other day, bro, with my kid and my wife. Somebody in the drive-thru smiling at us.
Like that?
A couple smiling at us, yo. Look. Smiling. I'm like, the guy goes, she loves your crabs. I'm like,
only we sell crabs.
Nah, I do. Now he's like, yeah, my wife loves your crabs. But I'm inside of Wendy's and they're in the drive-thru and they notice me, bro. So, like, that shit, I just love that.
It's just word. Well, one is word of mouth.
It is, yeah. So it's like word of mouth.
It's got to that level now.
It's got to that level.
Door knocking,
You
right?
can stop
People like
posting.
people try it.
You can just post
I have to
location now.
post. The difference between me and them is I try to. I don't put money like I wake up and I do the same thing every day. I post. When you're a food truck or you're a business and you want people to know that you are up and going, you must let your people know. Well, and I notice, I'm gonna just be referring everything to my wife. She not here because she at home taking care of my son right now, of our son. But bro, she be looking. When we ready to go to a spot, she be looking. Are they open? They haven't posted today. I don't even know where they at. You just lost a customer and you may be open sitting there waiting for a customer. So I post.
Well, I'll say this. He usually gets a cut at like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I've cut this guy early as hell. So you're going to be seeing him right in the mornings. If you do, he's cut at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I only get cuts on like...
Yeah, it's super early.
Before the sun's
super
up.
early.
Like.
And half the time, like he sits down, what up, baby, da-da-da, small talk. He's like, yo, I got to work real quick. And he's posting on his
Yeah, I be
Instagram.
posting every time I'm in his
10
chair,
minutes,
bro.
Like, we don't even talk first 10 minutes. He's locked in working. And
He see the same shit every time, bro. I post,
Yeah,
schedule.
I see it every time.
You know, like, this is something that you obviously have built this whole trail of beginning in the beginning. Let's say it was 7, 8 years ago, right? Of you beginning maybe with 1 view, 2 views. Now you got a lot of views, a lot of followers.
The vision.
A lot of young kids and like people young in their business are so scared to not get a view. But it's like, bro, if you don't start now, you'll never get a view.
Thanks.
If you don't post today and start your business today, everyone starts somewhere. So it's awesome that you have such a huge following, bro, because it goes to tell to the people watching. Like,
Yeah, like,
you want
I
a
ain't gonna-
business, start now.
Like, I ain't gonna lie,
Post
going to those events that you met me at is how I got a lot of influence. Like, Orlando is influencer based as well, too. So what I did was, when I saw shit wasn't working for me, I started reaching out to the influencers. Hey, I got this concept. I need you to come out and try this food. Let me get a video of you trying it out. I started doing that. And then, like, I linked up with, like, Beard Foodie Cutie, shout out to her, and I linked up with Somehow I'm Not Fat. She works for one of the news outlets out here, I believe so. Once they did that for Black History Month, like Somehow I'm Not Fat, that's her @ name on Instagram. She did this like Black History Month thing on us. That shit went viral. Then we had the lines down the street, like crossing the streets and everything, bro. And then like once we linked up with the right influencers, they just start going up. And then I start like doing like just posting every day, every morning. That should start going up too.
And the pro bono work, because you said you would give them a free meal for them to come check
Yes,
it out. A lot
yes.
of people like don't want to do like for barbers. They don't want to do free haircuts. Do a free cut. Get
For
one
somebody
client to
popping.
go tell someone, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
bro.
almost
And
like,
like,
I want to get paid. It's
I'm not the like at first I used to be the type to be like we used to dead make a schedule. Like this influencer's coming this week, this influencer's coming this week, this influence, and if it don't work, it don't work. But those two, I could honestly like those 2 videos right there, they made like everybody know about us. Black History Month, Black people knew about us. After that, everybody else knew. Like it was just like, bro, like crazy.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not gonna lie to you though too. I'm not trying to sound racist. I hope I don't sound like that. When you say you from Trinidad and Jamaica, for those who don't know, bro, that's so much seasoning that like it makes me hungry, bro. I can smell it. Like, bro, you gotta understand, like, there's like a certain level of seasoning that
you been to Jamaica
food.
before?
Nah, I got really good friends in Jamaica. I've been
Jamaica
in
is
my
fire,
mama's
bro.
kitchen. I want to go really bad for August because that's our independence.
Don't
Day,
go
that's
in
my
August.
birthday.
Do not go in August.
Stop it.
You're gonna be in hurricane season,
Oh, it's gonna
boy.
be crazy.
You see the rain over there? It's
Nah,
bad.
I see. No, actually, nah, never mind. Puerto Rico's when I got back. Back to the seasoning though. Listen, the seasoning in your culture is crazy. And anyone watching who didn't know that you was like from that ethnicity and hasn't been to your food truck,
They gotta
they're gonna
pull
be
up.
like, nah, that's really seasoning.
Yeah, it's Puerto Rican too. It's Puerto Rican too. My wife is Puerto Rican. So. Yeah, she Puerto Rican. So like I said, she owns majority of the state.
I'm hungry, man.
Literally like most of the ideas that's like the ideas that's on the menu is really from her. Like we be going at it in the kitchen like.
So vision is Trinidad, Jamaican, and Puerto Rican.
Yes, that's little Poppy right there. Yeah, that's little Poppy right there. Feel me? But like, bro, like we be going at it in the kitchen. It's like I want to say, like, bro, she be beating me in the battles, bro. Like, nah, throw this on there. It's way better. It's gonna hit. Or throw this on the menu. I'm telling you, it's gonna pair better with this. And when we do it, the results is way better from her than 9 times my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like,
That's fire, man.
Bro, yo, honestly.
I just be,
she
tell me what to do.
Like, you was all the way up here now. We're like, dang.
And I just like now,
He's
like,
going tomorrow. That's it.
I'm a week behind now.
Like,
dang.
I'm open on Thursday through Sunday, 5:30 to 9. Come check us out, man. Rapping Crabs, the #1 food truck in Orlando. If you need some seafood, I swear to God, you gotta come see us. We're gonna get you right every time.
That's a fact.
No lie to you, I put that on my truck.
Trust me.
Just hearing you talk right now about your wife, man, makes me miss my girl, man. I love that.
Y'all need a
Bro,
wife.
You need
Bro,
a
don't
wife.
get me wrong, we not perfect, bro. We not perfect, bro. But like, the thing is, like, I want people to know that, like, I'm just a spokesperson for this shit, bro. Like, and if I didn't give her the push, like, I'm not saying we wouldn't be where we at today, but we make each other, like, you know what I'm saying, go up, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, when people look at us, they be like, damn, like,
you trying to go up.
We trying to go up, shorty. Like, I'm saying, like, just lock in, twin. That's all you gotta do. Like, I love my wife, though, bro. I love my wife, bro. So, nah, bro. But yeah, bro. I just want people to know that it's not just me for Rapping Crabs. You may hear my voice, you may hear me on the videos. Yo, how you like the shrimp? But like, just know she the one that make the website live every morning.
That's fire, man.
I just drive.
Teamwork, man.
To the location. Like literally, I'm just the driver and the cook. And I'm saying we all wear different hats to this shit, but like, yeah.
You have any employees? I forgot to ask you.
Yeah, I got a team. I got a good team. Shout out to Noah and Naya. They holding it down. It's just a team of 3 right now.
But that's great.
Just like, you know what I'm saying?
Good trust. That's huge.
It's just us 3. Like, we be in there and we be having to lock in. Like, when it's like really rush hour, like, it's really, we really up there. It's not really like, we're not your average food truck. I'm just to say that. Like, when it's rush hour, bro, it's really like people like boom, boom, boom. And we operate on a different like system, like time. So if you say you want your shit at 5:20, we need to have your order ready for 5:20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the pre-orders, right? People
that's pre-orders. But even if you're walking up and we tell you 45 minutes, we care about people's time. We be transparent when you order. We're not taking people's money and saying after, it's an hour wait. We're saying it's an hour wait. You sure you still want to order with us? Because if not, the next person behind you gonna order. Because they've been looking for Rapping Crabs.
Thanks.
They gonna come and say, yo, I've been looking for you. I'm ready to order. I don't give a fuck how long it is.
True.
And that's it. Just keep hustling, bro. That's it.
I got one last question though. Barbers in Delaware, wherever you from, or barbers in Florida? What you got?
My boy Moski.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I knew the answer.
Hey, listen. Of all 50 states, of all 50 states, I don't think nobody can touch Florida and barbering.
Nah.
Like Florida as a whole,
Impossible.
like bro, we got so much culture. It's
Impossible.
like that's mixed. Just think about Orlando. So much culture mixed in here. So much different.
Nah, it's
types
probably
of hair.
I ain't gonna lie. You know who got some tough barbers? Philly.
Facts.
Philly got really good barbers.
You're right.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Terrible football team.
No.
Philly.
Yeah.
And
Philly
Baltimore too. Baltimore too.
Baltimore, Philly, even New York City, but it's one type of hair.
That's what I was about to say. Show shirt.
More, we appreciate you, bro.
If y'all need some food, man, y'all know who to holla at. If y'all need a cut, y'all know who to holla at, man. They here.
Thanks. Appreciate you, bro.
If you want to give your son a shout out.
Oh yeah.
If you watch this
Before we wrap this up, man.
Before we get out of here, man, I just want to give a shout out.
Right,
I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's like, you know, been supporting us for this journey. I just want to thank God. I'm just grateful for everything. I want to thank my mom for pushing me along. My brothers, my sisters, everybody. I want to thank my wife most certainly for having our beautiful son, and just to us being great. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. To us just be pushing and just being us.
Like I said, I need a girl. I'll take you first date.
I'm saying, take her to Brapping.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell her you know the owner, man.
Yeah,
You be alright. You know what I'm saying?
Take you to the back. Go to the back door.
I'm saying, I got you. I saved 2 plates for you. Don't be late because you might not get a plate though. I'm saying,
Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you. Out of here. Appreciate y'all.
Dancing, dancing.